Hey my lovely YouTubers, it's me, Morgan Tracy J, coming today to talk to you guys about something that just, been really kind of on my heart, and I just thought I would talk about it. But I also wanted to do a video about praying for your husband. It's been on me for some weeks now, and I just didn't really know. Because I write letters of prayers about my husband, but I don't know. So I just kind of don't really pray, like, out loud about it, especially with other people watching. Okay. But if you don't know, I am a single woman, and I'm obviously not married, and so I just don't really know who I'm praying for, but I do had to have someone in mind that I would like to be praying for, but we'll see what God does. And but praying for your husband, your future husband, I will tell you, is to pray for yourself. And I know that sounds crazy, and you're supposed to pray for others, but pray that you will have the eyes and the heart first to see him, but even to love him when he doesn't line up to the things that you think he should line up to. Pray that you will have a softened heart of compassion and kindness and generosity, and that you will have learned the lessons you needed to learn so that you will be able to serve your husband in the way that God has called you to serve. Honestly, I feel like praying for your future husband is pivotal. But first, you have to make sure you pray for you. First, you have to make sure your prayer life and your faith in God is strong. First, you must make sure that you are doing what God has called you to do. You are standing up in God. You are being bold in whatever direction God has called you to be bold in. You are building your faith. You are spending intimate time in prayer with God, and even Bible study or Bible reading, whatever way you want to look at it. But honestly, praying for your future husband is the best gift you could ever give your future husband, is giving him a wonderful woman in God. Not a wonderful seductress, not a wonderful depressed woman, not a wonderful lonely woman, not a beautiful woman that kind of just got all kinds of insecurities and unworthiness still lying within. No, no, no. Praying for your future husband is truly praying for yourself and building yourself up, building you up. And it's great to ask God to strengthen his heart and direct his walk. But ma'am, first, if you are looking for that form of husband, you must be it first. And I feel like a lot of times I used to look for that form of a husband when I wasn't that. And also, too, the wrong thing is I was looking. My eyes were more fixed on the man than I was on God. And so it made sense why the man couldn't come, because he would have turned into an idol. He would have turned into one of my idols that God tells us not to have. And God says he will strip down every idol, right? And so if you're a man, if my man would have been my idol, he would have been stripped down from me, right? So what I need to tell you is praying for your future husband is praying for yourself. The best gift you could ever give him is a wife that knows the God she serves, that knows her worthiness, that knows that she is a prize, that knows that she receives favor in the sight of God, that knows her calling, that has something to bring to the table other than just her beauty and her body. Yes, ma'am, you are something worthy. And so what I tell you is praying for your future husband is praying for yourself, knowing who you are and whose you are, understanding the power of God that resides inside of you, understanding the authority that you walk in, and understanding that how blessed and much favor he will gain from being your husband. How blessed you will get, how blessed you will be for being his wife. Him who finds a good things finds favor with the Lord. And so him who finds, so sweetie, praying for your future husband doesn't mean that every man you come across you think is your husband, but it means resting in the presence of God and finding fulfillment in intimate settings with God. And then, without even praying for him, you will have prayed for him, because you and him will be one within the Spirit. So the prayers that residing over you ended up residing over him. So the parts of you that needed the most work will be his strong points, and the parts of him that needs the most work will be your strong points. And God will give you balances, and God will guide you, and he will protect you, and he will lead you into the right arms of the right one. But first, make sure God is the only God you serve. And I could sit here and tell you how to pray for your husband, and I could do a prayer with you for your husband. But the best gift you could ever give him is a prayed up wife, is a woman that knows her worth, is a woman that knows the God she serves, is a woman that knows her foundation is in God and she will not be moved, is a woman that allows that word and that revelation to fall on good soil daily, is a woman who cleans out the garden of her mind from doubt and unworthiness and of lustful and seduction and all those things of her past, is a woman who lets go of her past and moves forward in God. That is the best gift you could ever give him, is a woman who will let go of those previous sexual acts and lets go of those previous past lovers' deeds and moves forward, so when she goes into the arms of her husband, she will not be taking old baggage with her. That is the best gift you could ever give your husband, is a woman who is not only on fire for God, but has let go of the things that God has called her to let go of, has released the grasp of the things that God has already told her was no longer needed for her journey. Okay? That is the best blessing you could ever give your husband. And praying for your future husband is praying for your strength. It's praying for that grace and that mercy to be over you, for you to truly walk in the salvation of God, for you to truly walk in that and truly believe it, to truly know that you don't have to carry that baggage anymore. You don't have to feel like you're unworthy. You don't have to feel like you're empty or you're nothing or you're that odd one or you're that one who's gonna always be the weird one. You don't have to feel that anymore. God, when you overcome those little insecurities, those no longer have the power to go into your marriage. Okay? And so that's what I want to tell you guys. It's great. It's good to pray for your future husband, but pray for yourself. That when God has called you ready, you will go to him without scratch and blemish, but you will go to him with a new eyes and a new hunger and a new fire, and you will be founded on a firm foundation of God, okay? And so that's what we need to pray for, all right? But I love you. I hope this blesses you, and I will see you in my next video, all right? I'll talk to you guys later. Be sure to pray for yourself. I said go ahead and shoot a prayer for your husband, but be sure you're getting built up daily, okay? I love you, ladies. See you in my next video. Bye.